Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get the updates. Release of today's beer. It's courtesy of Hot Butcher, so thank you so much for sending it. I really appreciate it. It is called The Way in Total Daylight. Citra Nelson, I always mispronounce it, Savin, and Galaxy Hopped Double IPA, 7.5% ABV. They are saying lush citrus, pleasant dank, and ripe tropical. And this can is 3 weeks old. Let's get into it. Proper glassware, right? Always tastes better in proper glassware. Just realized I didn't get a stand for the beer, so hey, you can see hop and foam. Yeah, so yeah, when I do reviews up here, the lighting's not as good as in the basement. Um, yeah, I mean it's pretty typical for their double IPAs. You know, it's orangey, but then there's a good level of yellow. I mean, obviously you can't see through it or anything like that. Super hazy, turbid, a little over 2 fingers of a barely off white head. The bubbles are interesting. Teeny tiny bubbles, small, medium, and large bubbles. It really has everything. Sticking aside glass is mostly teeny tiny bubbles, but you can start seeing, has like bigger ones, and that's happening in the center as well. It's a beautiful looking beer. I got some chill haze going. It's a beautiful looking beer. Actually, that's what the beer looks like. All right, shouldn't knock the lighting up here, I guess. Let's get into the aroma. I get a nice like pineapple. And given the hops, that's very surprising. Wait, does it have Galaxy? Oh, Galaxy's the last hop. Never mind. Wow. I was so focused on how I mispronounced the word after Nelson. I forgot that there was Galaxy in this. Yeah, it's very pineapple-y. Like for me, like very pineapple-y. A very ripe, like clementine orange. It's sweet. The fruits are ripe. I wouldn't use overripe, but I'd have to put the qualifier that they're ripe smelling. Some nice mango, some peach, which I've been, I think with Citra lately, I've kind of identified it's peach slash sometimes apricot. Definitely get that nice juicy peach. Faint lemon, which I think is the Nelson. I get that white wine. I'm totally one of those people who gets the white wine and then a little bit of lemon with that. So, I mean, it might be the Citra, but I'm going to say it's probably the Nelson. Actually, a really beautiful smelling beer. Let's get to the taste. Cheers. Great mouthfeel. It does have like some dank bitterness, so I'm glad they put that in the description. I get some of the pineapple. I got more of the aroma, interestingly, than I'm going to taste. The tropical, all right, so there is pineapple. The ripe peach comes through. Uh, I know what it is. The taste I just got, like it was so distinct. It's lychee, lychee. I don't know. Wow, this is like a beer. I should change my name to No Idea How to Pronounce Things Beer Review. It's lychee. It's that fruit, like right at the finish of the sip. That is cool. Wow. There is some some of that orange, but it's the juice, but it's also zesty. Some of that lemon zest also coming through, which again I think is the Nelson. I don't get the classic Nelson until right now as I'm talking. On my breath, it's I could like 80% believe I'm actually drinking a white wine on my breath at this point. Not during the sip. I'm not getting a lot of grape or anything like that. But the finish, or the aftertaste, and this, and still as I'm talking, it's still there, is these whispers of, yeah, you just had white wine, dude. Like, you're not drinking a beer. That's a cool experience. This is really good. I was just gonna have a second beer. I did a beer review earlier, and I was like, you know what? Let me do another beer review. And I just picked this one for no real reason. Actually, it's the first one I touched. That's why. And I'm glad I did. This is really delicious. Good bitterness. Good. I really like how they phrase it. Pleasant dank. I really like that. Really like that descriptor. Lush citrus. I mean, I definitely mentioned two different kinds of citrus that I'm distinctively getting, and then the ripe tropical. Yeah, it's interesting. At first, I wanted to lean for the taste. I wanted to lead into like, yeah, it's generic tropical. But again, I am getting the pineapple. I'm getting that lychee thing. There is some peach coming through. I actually a decent amount. So I think, yeah, I like it. I like the descriptors. I like this beer a lot. I'm repeating myself. That's how I know it's time to wrap this up. Thanks again for sending a Hot Butcher. Thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate that. Check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.